even though we have all this stuff going on, we no better win a medal, you know, because you have Mr. Sports commentator over there. You know who me I talk. Him over there wait for tearing up, you know, because he's a die-hard Liverpool fan. You know, him support the European team, win, lose or draw. But any Jamaican who no get a gold medal or win a race, you know, try and know say, I'm going to rip it to shreds in him now. I have no sympathy for you, you know. But I am here to tell the Jamaican team, win, lose or draw, I'm going to support you. Okay, today's video is going to be LYLES and Junelle Bromfield. Yes, I'm just going to jump into this video now, go waste no time. As you know, there's this drama going on with LYLES and, you know, throwing Junelle under the bus, so to speak. Now, of course, it's been going on, murmuring's been going on for the past week or so, maybe a couple of weeks. And I stood back and I wait and I said, you know what, I'm not going to say much, I'm just going to wait and observe. But obviously, new stuff keeps coming up. LYLES keep doing his stuff on his social media and whatever. So I decided, you know what, I'm gonna have to speak on this because, again, as I say, just make sure, say, you know, the powers that be, I don't know, whosoever tag, you know, the Jamaican athletics team and you know, men and women, and make them see this video, because I am here to encourage and uplift them, because we're loyal to them to the bone. We're not the type of people, oh, we not lose, we abandon, no. We're not like that. So the first thing, that's the first thing. The second thing is, if you notice, I changed the picture in the background. I've got quite a few of these pictures dotted around the house. This picture, if I slide my chair over, you see it, it's Kadinsky, Paris, 1934 to 1944. So because of the Olympics in Paris, I thought it was fit to just change the picture and put that one up in the background instead. You know, I might leave it, or I might just switch and put back the other one there. I like abstract paintings, so that's what that is. Yeah, I hope you like it. But I just think it's fitting for this video where I'm gonna discuss the Olympics and the shenanigans shenanigans of LYLES and Junelle Bromfield, whether, you know, she knowingly or unknowingly take part in the shenanigans. But hey, she a pillow talk, so it is what it is in that respect. I want to play this video and I'll show it on the screen with the shenanigans that you know, LYLES and Junelle Bromfield are doing. And as you can see the video while it play, when I look at this video, I'm thinking, why did Junelle take part in this video? In my opinion, she should not take part in the video. I know it's your boyfriend and an item, but you represent the Jamaican athletics team and he represents the American athletics team in terms of men respective to women, okay? So it would have been better if him do the video by himself and taunt who him a taunt, and then you do a separate video by yourself and taunt who you a taunt. But for the two who coming on the video, it can give the impression like you, Junelle, is directly or indirectly a true sub and a taunt your own women athletics team or the Jamaican athletics team on a whole, because it's clear that's what LYLES is doing. Now, that might not be the intention of the video. Maybe the video is about haters and people who don't like to see you two as an item. But that's a legitimate concern. Come on. No one, we can't tell. Why may I lean to one side? Let me straighten up my body. I don't know. I may get too comfortable. It's so good and well that, you know, one, you know, all the stuff that you guys are doing, you know, you're an item, the heart love what the heart love. There's nothing that people can say in that regard. But you're rivals of two nemesis teams, literally, in that respect, in terms of, you know, arch rivalry, in terms of the athletics. So, to me, when you're at the Olympics and you're representing your respective countries, your relationship is gonna be a target. Now, nobody can stop you for who you want to go to it and who you want to love and who you want to sleep with in the bedroom and what you do. Nobody can stop that. But in my opinion, you shouldn't be pillow talking. And if you pillow talk, yeah, what does it say about your boyfriend when him throw you under the bus by coming out and saying you've been giving him the tea and the tips on who are the aspiring, you know, fast runners that's coming up through the ranks in Jamaica, so him know who to look out for. So when them come up and get to the forefront and start putting impressive time, he's like, I knew that already. And I'm like, that's crazy. And he's gone on to say he's seen some 5 years of tips and whatever he's been getting from the Pillar Talk. Here's my question to you, Junelle. With all the Pillar Talk here though, to Noah Lyles, did he divulge any information about the the American athletics team, whether the men or women, to you? Yeah? He might do that? Or is it a one-sided thing where you snitch on your team and him now do no snitching pan for him side? Eh? How come you snitch in the Pillar Talk? I saw the D sweet. Yo. That when the D sweet you, so you just have blurt out the thing and I sing? Why? I don't know. Maybe it not sweet him so much because him no seem to have blurt out anything pan for him side. Him not give up no secrets, no intel, no info. Here's the other thing. Let's say him did give up information and secrets and intel about the men and women's athletics team for America. Let's say that's the case and you have it. The fact that you are hold it and not snitching, but him pan for him side that snitch and not throw you under the bus. That says something about the relationship and how him regard you. Now scratch that and put that aside. Yeah? If he's been feeding you this information and you upon the download take it secretly and say, listen, this is the intel when Noah tell me about the men athletics team and the women athletics team in America, See the intel, see the info, see the tea, and say, but don't say anything, keep it down low. If that's what you do, then that's a good chess move. Me would applaud that because at least it's it's like for like. When I get something for something or something for nothing, well, it depends on how you look at it because this is a Pillar Talking, so somebody I get something obviously. But you know what I mean. It seems like a one-sided affair with the snitching. But let's put all of that aside. Nobody can tell you who you must go to and what you do in your bedroom. And I don't think anybody have any business prying in that. And maybe that's what the reason for the video that you put out. But because of the height of the Olympics 2024 in Paris, and you both represent the enemy team, yeah, because FEMA team I try to win. Americans not fear the Canadians or the British or the Japanese or the Chinese or any other team. Or the Jamaican them fear. Yeah, one of the favorite. And likewise, the Jamaicans not fear the British or the Canadian or the Americans them fear because they're the highest competitors, the most staunch competitors. So knowing that information and that kind of heightened relationship of competitiveness, you should not Pillar Talk. This is what I've been arguing for quite a while. And I was shocked. And you might think this is crazy. But my suggestion to the Jamaican athletics team is, them to have them for sign NDAs, brother. Where you say, listen, you put in the training, you put in the time, you qualify. The time and the stuff is impressive. You've done the mark, you've met the team. But for finalize everything, sign and date yourself. What's this? This is an NDA. You sign and date it. And the NDA say, you know what I mean? You do what you have to do, but you don't divulge any information, whether inside or outside of the athletics camp. You don't. Not even to your mother, your father, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your sister, your wife, brother, sister, auntie, uncle, nobody, your brethren, your sister. You cannot divulge information. A lot of corporate companies do the same thing. Even the Secret Service do the same thing. For good reasons. You can't divulge information to your spouse or to anybody, to any relative, because those information is so sensitive that they have to get you to sign an NDA. So you might say, well, but this is just a sport. Yeah, but if you're going to start blurt out information like, the type of stuff, who's the upcoming athlete, who have tip on who, and then, Noah Lyles has come out and say stuff like, the athletics team on Twitter is toxic for Jamaican, the Jamaican athletics team on Twitter, they're toxic. And I'm going to get him daily tea or him regular tea or whatever about them because they're just at each other's throats all the time, which is not a good look. But he said that publicly. And he's also said that you're the one that's been giving him tips about upcoming aspiring athletes. So when we start to look on and we say, what else him tell you? And I know this has been some time coming, but as I say, I wasn't going to do a video on this initially because I'm thinking, like most things, 48 hours and then it's on to the next. But we're still in the height of the Olympics. It's still fresh. and the Jamaican teams are now just starting to get into their flow of competition and elimination for the coming up to the finals at some point. So I'm saying, you know what, me need for so me have to say and get it off of my chest. So on a tag and make the Jamaican athletics team see this, because I am Team Jamaica. I want Jamaica to win, but I think it's important for them to have the right mindset going in, and that is, don't feed into what LYLES is doing. Yeah, he might play mediocre chess, but chess nevertheless. Yeah, and what he's banking on is that when him go up on social media and do media tours, because we see the different platforms him go up on in talk shows him go up on in America, and him attack him thing. You need to realize that this guy is playing a game, and it's a mental game. Don't get caught up in the game if you got ego, if you're sensitive and your skin thin and all of that. You're gonna fall for the trap, because it's gonna be, what him say about me? What him say I'm gonna win? Him nah win, not even in my sleep him can beat me or beat this person or that person. Him talk, no. Leave him, make him talk. Just say, okay, do what you have to do. And the reason why I'm saying that is because he's got intel about Kishane and the other athletes. And he knows, him say it all time mouth. Him say, on a different interview, him actually say that he knows that every time I notice, I might have to paraphrase him, that every time Kishane run and put in an impressive time, him end up injuring himself. Now, when the enemy know that type of information there, you know, think him gonna be more bold and confident the way him a do him thing, because him know say, you know what, me not fear Kishane, because even though him know in him house that Kishane can beat him, you know, because Kishane is faster than him know that. But you see, him have a bit of intel now where him know say, me can use it and play upon it and get in the mind and psyche and play games, because him know say every time Kishane put in some impressive performance, him end up injuring himself. And with that information, one of two things are going to happen. And either way, Noah is looking at it, looking to be on a favorable outcome. Because one, if Kishane put in the first time and playing to this mindset and this game, and how am I say, boy, him gonna beat me and him gonna get gold medal? You know, brother, I'm gonna prove and show him say him not ready for this yet. How him think him it? Him not know, him never hear about me. I forgot teach him, I forgot fix him business. You do that and play into that, and what you gonna do? You gonna put in an impressive time and smoke LYLES and shut him up, and him still a smile. You know why I'm still a smile? Because I'm know say when you put in that the impressive time and beat him, you're injured now. Now you're out and you can't compete in the subsequent other heats and races them will come up. So you leave a clear path for him to win. Him not for worry about you no more. Because you just so focus on him to prove him wrong and shut him up that you injure yourself in the process, and now you're out tight. That's the game he's playing. That's the game he's playing. So don't take it lightly what he's doing. Don't susceptible and fall into the trap. Yeah. Two, him also know. That's why I say no matter how you look on it, it make it favorable for him. Two, him know say if you're smart enough not to your ego and your thin skin not get bruised and you know bite into the trap and do what you have to do to shut him up and end up injuring yourself at the Olympics. If you're smart enough and you not buy into that, what does it mean? It means you have to run slow and you have to slow down. And he might think, well, if you slow down, he have a chance to beat you. Because he knows that you deliberately not run at your full capacity, you know. Because if you run at your full capacity, by his own words, you're going to end up and injure yourself. So therefore, you might put in a little 70% or 80% or whatever it may be. And him knows that, well, if him put in 70 or 80% or even 95%, the chances are me can still beat him, because LYLES know the type of time him put in on the track. Unless Junelle give that information to you guys and say, you know, say, me talk to, me go watch LYLES and him best time at this is best time when him train privately. So if him best time is this, and Kishane run 90% or 95% or whatever, so him not injure himself, and that whatever that percentage is actually less than LYLES best time, then LYLES know say anything less than 100% from Kishane, LYLES are gonna win. That's what he's banking on. So that's why I'm come out and I say the things we must say, because they know say, no damn if you no do, no damn if you no don't. Because if you run fast, you're gonna injure yourself, and okay, it is what it is. But if you don't run fast, you don't injure yourself. Anything less than this amount of output from you, me gonna win you. you're never win over you. And that's what you have to, that's the game he's playing. So don't buy into it. But what that tells me is there's an underlying problem within the Jamaican men's camp. Because I want to see the women now a shift up, me forget her name, she a focus on the 200 meter and should now do the 100 meter no more. And all this selective shuffling and maneuvering to see if them can strategically pick up as much gold medal as possible. And I understand it, them I work with, but something tells me that why are you in this position? It seems, and I'm no expert, but it seems as if the Jamaican team is in this position because either people are overtrained, them are overexert themselves, the way them strategy for warm up and cool down probably wrong, or maybe when them do injure themselves, whatever therapy, physiotherapy and whatever else you do for heal and recover, you're not fully recovered. And then when you try to put in your best performance, even though you feel great and you feel like you're back to your optimal, when you put in that performance, you injure yourself or a whole injury come up again. And for that reason, when that whole injury come up again, you're out of commission again. So if you're repeating that process over and over and over again, there's a saying, you can't expect new results if you keep doing the same thing. So that is an indicator to me. So maybe, I'm not saying that is the case, but I'm saying maybe there is a situation where, either the athletes are being overtrained, the diet, the meal, the sleeping, there's something not right, because you can't have athletes at this level. And I understand that athletes at this level, they're gonna have injuries because they're training, they're pushing their body to the limit. I understand all of that, but what I'm saying to you is, something indicates to me that you can't have this amount of injury at this level, especially when it counts. It tells me something is wrong. Johan Blake went through the same thing. Okay, him coach did tell him, say, from what we understand, allegedly trying to get him to cut back and chill out on the amount of training him do, or the way him train, or when he was injured, try to get him for rest, and maybe him never did that take the talk allegedly, and whatever. But Johan has spoken on that and say, in hindsight, he would have do things differently, and he's battling a lot of old injuries. My last video I put up, he spoke on all of that as well. But obviously, overall, him feel disrespected and him feel the loyalty is not there, because even though he's injured, Jamaica not really back here if you know win, and it's true. So I think there's something underlying wrong with the Jamaican athletics team for men and women, because you can't have athletes at this high level who are competing, and when they're injured enough, yeah, shuffle around. So we need to look into that. I don't know if it's diet, I don't know if it's climate, I don't know, climatizing. It might be a host of issues, I don't know. But as I said to you, I already accept that when you're competing at this level and you're training at this level, it's almost inevitable that you're going to have injuries, a successive amount of injuries over time, whatever. So I'm just saying that, but at the same time, you can't dismiss and revise and look into your camp and see if whatever you can improve or do differently. That's what I'm saying, because you're competing at the highest level. You're competing for your country on a world stage at the Olympics. So that's that situation. The other thing I'll say is, I don't know. The more shocking thing again is now LYLES come out and say, his mother and his family get on really well with Junelle, and I'm like, okay, that's good. Going out with each other. You want get on with mom and whatever. But here's the thing. It shocked me when him say his mother sometimes drop Junelle to training and pick her up from training, and obviously sometimes she's there eating and they cook for her. Now, I'm not saying anything nefarious is going on. I'm not saying that she is doing anything sinister and she's going to jeopardize the career of Junelle. What I'm saying is, this speaks more to the Jamaican athletics team. Where are the managers and the coaches and all those people? How is she in a position where she in the enemy family, them camp? And I'm not saying they have anything to do with it, but mom, I'm not having a go at you. I'm not saying anything, but at the end of the day, your son now LYLES call your name and say, you pick up him girlfriend and sometimes drop her to training and pick her up from training, and sometimes you cook for her and she eat and whatever, and maybe she cook sometime too and whatever. But which I understand is normal in a family setting and your girlfriend, boyfriend. I get it. But this is not a normal situation. So in any other situation, I don't see any other competitor, or even for your girlfriend and your girlfriend parents and your family, I cook food for you. Athletes at this level have a strict diet. Athletes at this level should be closely guarding their techniques and their secrets of how they train, how them warm up, how them cool down, the strategies and exercises that them use, all these things. And even though, you know, LYLES' mother has got nothing to do with it, the fact of the matter is, she's now privy to some information that really she shouldn't really be privy to. Because all LYLES have to say is, Mom, you know, when you drop off nowhere, did you hang around and see the way she trained? You know, describe to me when she was doing this warm up. What did she do this? Did she do that? You know what I mean? I don't know if them type of talk go on, you know. And then there's a matter of diet. Now, the food at this level is very strict and regimental. Again, I'm not going to put anything on LYLES' family, but what I do know is, let's say innocently and genuinely, the family cook a meal for Junelle just before she got cock meat in the Olympics. You know, them go around the table, them say them prayers, bless the food, blah, 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 and them eat. You know, mom cook a nice, delicious meal, nothing wrong with it. Them cook the food good. What if she get a, you know, running belly or something after that? But scratch that. There's a more serious point. What if when she eat the food delicious, she lick up all the plate lick clean, the food nice. Probably I'll go back for seconds. Mom, the food, A1. But here's the thing now. She go compete, she put in a good time, them test her and could disqualify her. Why you disqualify her? Because them find some trace elements of a banned substance in our system. And when them check it out is, there's no banned substance that was given to her. It's just that maybe the food and the seasoning and the, you understand me, might have similar traits to a banned substance that can trigger the test for fail. You understand me? Innocently. So that's the point I'm trying to make. So poor moms is just looking after her son's girlfriend. Them obviously love her, as LYLES said, they get on fine. But hold and behold, you cook a nice meal, everything is nice and kosher, have a nice drink, you know, chill, relax, whatever, prepare for Olympics, and then next thing you know, them find a trace element in your system, and them disqualify your feet, and then you're out. Now, how that I go look on the world stage? Where is the Jamaican athletics team for say, oh, something like this, or she managed to be in a position where something like this could innocently happen, and I stress innocently, because me now say, them plan for do something like this to her, you know. What I'm saying is, innocently these things could happen. It could just be a seasoning, a herb, it could be any little thing. And I'm sure LYLES have a list of things that he should and shouldn't eat, and the type of stuff we stay away from. Because even something as being around somebody who has smoked weed can cause problems, because it's called secondary inhalation of smoke. So even though you don't smoke no weed, you know, if you hang out with somebody who has smoked 2 weed and not take 2 draw, and you did that inhale it and I breathe it in because you stand up beside the person and you're in a close proximity. You never smoke no bands, but you see when them do the test, them test you and them find weed in your blood system. You're gone, you know, out, you could have did that, well, me never smoke, I'm a sure, and well, the test accurate. The test come back and say, we find this in your bloodstream. So this is a banned thing. When I allow this, you're out. The drug test not wrong, you know. It did detect the system in your bloodstream. But the thing is, you're right. Both things could be true. You never smoke no weed, yeah? But at the same time, you've been standing around somebody who was smoking weed and it getting in your blood system because you breathe it in. You understand me? And then when the test come back, it find traces of that in your blood, in your system. So the test never wrong, and you not wrong neither. But the fact of the matter is, they're going to stand by the test and you're out. So I'm just showing you where potential, in general I'm speaking. I'm not saying this is what's going to happen with LYLES' family. I'm just speaking generally now. This is what can happen where people sometimes drive them car or whatever, and them get a test. And before you know it, the policeman I tell him, say, ban substance in your system. And you're like, well, me never drink nothing, but we'll find this in your system. You understand me? So even me, when I used to go visit people, I'm very, aware when certain people are smoke around me, I know me have to drive, go home. Me move myself from out of the room, because police pull me over randomly and brutalize me and test me. And me have that in my system. Me can't get in trouble for it. Okay, no, it's not that illegal anymore, but we're talking about back in the day. Yeah? And that's the point I'm trying to make. So it could be food, it could be anything where innocently something get into your system and it triggers a test and you come back and you fail it. But you know the public stay. Them now gonna say, oh, it's an innocent. Them gonna say, oh, she cheat. She's a cheater. And she'll try chop the line and she'll try scam her away for win a medal, and you're gonna be disgraced. The second thing I want to talk about is loyalty. Because even though we have all this stuff going on, we no better win a medal, you know. Because you have Mr. Sports commentator over there. You know who me I talk. Him over there wait for tearing up, you know. Because him is a die-hard Liverpool fan. You know, him support the European team, win, lose or draw. But any Jamaican who no get a gold medal or win a race, you know, try no say, I'm going to rip it to shreds in him. Now have no sympathy for you, you know. But I am here to tell the Jamaican team, win, lose or draw, I'm going to support you. Do your best, and that's all we can ask for from you. Do your best, and we will appreciate your best. You've trained hard, you've done the right things, you've disciplined yourself, and you made it to the Olympics representing Jamaica. So my thing is, you can only give us your best. If you give us your best and you get a medal, great. If you don't get a medal, we're still gonna applaud you, because it takes exceptional skill and talent and dedication to even reach this far and to compete at this level to represent your country. And me, you not gonna hear a bad word from me. Say, boy, him lose and him should have this and him should have that and what him shoulda, coulda, woulda. Leave that to Mr. Sports commentator over on TVJ or whatever. Make him rip on to shreds for that. But me nah do it. Okay? Because I think that right now it's about morale. Me now gonna be the person who say, boy, you put in impressive time when you know, when you are trained and when you do things privately and around other. But when the big events matters, when the big days matters on the world stage, on a fault and the pressure reach, you know. Because him said that about Assay Powell. Him go up on a YouTube platform and said that out of him one mouth. Said that him used to beat Assay bad. Him admit it, so him know what him do. So I did a video speaking about this previously with Joanne Blake. But I didn't watch that platform's video, so I didn't know. So now me see it, me say, oh, so him do know what him do. So he solidify with me, I say even more. Yeah, he know what he's doing, and okay, I get it, him a play a character and whatever. But at the end of the day, brother, that's not the way you go about it. You know, you need to back it. Just like how you're a die-hard Liverpool fan, win, lose or draw, you need to be a die-hard Jamaica Athletes fan. You can't be up there and cancel people like you do, Joanne Blake. Boy, you want them to kiss your foot and bow down to you. I mean, I paraphrase him, obviously. And you know, what do you mean loyalty? The Jamaican people support you and you have all these trappings of luxury and fancy life and, you know, loyalty and whatever. But at the end of the day, brother, that's not how you go about it. So you tear down Joanne Blake, you tear down Assay Powell, and because them don't produce on the day that it matters for you. And I get it, I understand the frustration, but that's not how you do it. And here is why. You know, look on the bigger picture now, Mr. Sports commentator. But like your video them on your personal YouTube channel, I'm gonna stop watching them because I find it entertaining, I find it interesting. You know what I mean? I'm gonna stop that. But you know where this is a YouTube thing, a YouTube banter this, and it is what it is. So you don't have to respond. This is not for you to respond to me and to us to go back and forth. What I'm saying is for the Jamaican athletics team to watch and build their morale and their confidence. I'm just gonna call you out. We drop enough breadcrumbs and enough clues for everybody to know who you is without me actually say who you is. So that's that. So here's my thing though to you, Mr. Sports Commentator. When you cancel Joanne Blake the way you did, and when you cancel Assay Powell like you did and admit so you did do it, what do you think happens when, let's say, Kishane now go run and him sit up there think, well, boy, cause you already make a video say, boy, you know, the pressure go reach Kishane and X, Y, and Z and yada. And I say, oh my God, here we go. The man never run yet and you put pressure upon the man already. Shh, close your mouth, brother. Just chill. Back the man. Words of encouragement is what we need at this time. Time and place, brother. Yeah, understand me? Now put your goat mode on it. Time and place. Right now, what we want to hear you say with your big platform is, you know, Kishane has been doing well and we're wishing him all the best. And, you know, so we team Jamaica and anything happen, win, lose or draw, we'll go back Kishane, we'll back the women's team, we'll back the men's team, and just do your best and we'll be proud of you and we'll go back you no matter what. Whether you get a medal for us or not, you represent us and you did your best and you did well. And we are proud of you and we appreciate you. We appreciate you. Back them and support them, and that's what you need to do. That's what they want to hear. When you stay up there and you put out videos like we put out the pre-video you put out about Kishane already, it's like you tell Kishane subliminally say, you better win, you know, because you see, if you all lose, me nah ram for tear your pieces, you know, because yo. Now if you do that and you rip him to shreds, yeah, because him not get a medal and him not perform to the expectation that we know him can, yeah, knowing that he's susceptible to injury, because now LYLES already I play the chess game and I put out the information for play the mind games. Him I do it already, you know. Him know what him I do. Now LYLES, that are the enemy team. Them supposed to do what them I do. Don't help them, Mr. Sports Commentator. What you help them for? That's what you do. You help the American team put doubt and pressure upon our team, brother. What you do? I know that if you do. Close ranks and double down and support your team, and words of encouragement. Win, lose or draw, just like Liverpool, where you support, die hard. Words of encouragement. That's what we want to hear. Because I'm sure if me come up and me start talk some craziness and some garbage about and start mess with the Liverpool team, you go quick and fast defend them no matter what and shut me down. So we have to shut you down when you come on the Jamaican team. We know you have a job for do and critique and whatever, but there's a, you know what I mean, time and place. You understand? So that's that situation. But what I want to say before I forget is, imagine if you, yeah, tear Kishane to pieces, or any other athlete on the Jamaican team, whether men or women, and them not perform. What do you think gonna happen with the rest of members from the team? So them a look and them a watch, and them a say, rah. So him run and she run, and boy, big things they expected, the big expectation but upon them. Maybe the pressure reach them and them not perform. Maybe something else happen and them get injured. Anything and them pull up out of the race. Anything can happen. But look at the way them tear them up to pieces, brother. You think that I put more or less pressure upon the others who waiting for competing for them events? What you think that I do to them? When them say somebody else go before them and compete and falter for whatever reason, and the way you do them badly, how you think them feel now? If you think say, rah, tomorrow I have my event, you know, and brother, boy, the pressure reach them. You know, you take the pressure off, you encourage the other people. You say, don't worry, so you didn't get a medal. You know, you did your best, you know, we appreciate you. You know, you support them. Then the other members of the team see that and say, oh, okay. So at least the loyalty there. So the pressure come off of them knowing. And I say that means them for just lack of basic and them not want to perform, you know. Obviously they call it to perform. They don't go through all the training and injury and discipline and diet and this all the things them have to go through hell and high water for reach the Olympics, figure lose and perform badly. I know that them go there for. That's not what they were training all this about. So obviously, but just the fact that them see the way you show that positive loyalty, it take a lot of pressure off their head. So them thinking, you know, I feel like a big weight come off of my shoulder. Because now me go out there, I go do my best. Because I know say I can only perform my best because my country expect the best from me. But you know, my country love me so much and loyal to me that even if me do my best and it not good enough to get a medal or impress them still go back me. Them now go dismiss me. Them now go cancel me. Them still go publicly back me and support me. And what more can I ask for? You know what I mean? That's what it is. It's the symbiosis between them performing well and we supporting them, without any strings attached. You understand me? And that's what it is. That unconditional support. That's what it is. That's the symbiosis between the athletes and us as the supporters. So the same way you find it for your Liverpool supporter as a Liverpool fan, for a foreign team, we don't have nothing to do with Jamaica and them not look like we. Same way you do it for your Jamaican team, for people who look like you, Mr. Commentator. You know who you is. Anyway, because still watch your video them because I like your video them. That now gonna stop me from watch your channel. And I wish your channel all the best. I already said in my previous video. The last time I looked on your channel, you was at 60 something thousand subscribers. I look again today, I see 70,000, 71 or something like that. And my prediction is right. I reckon within 2 to 3 months, if that long, you're gonna reach over 100,000 subscribers, brother. So you do well. That tells you that the formula what you have is right. But you know that you're tapping into a toxic element which a lot of Jamaicans gravitate to. The toxic element where you tear down a lot of the athletes and you tear down a lot of other people who, you know, I don't know if you come from the sports world like you were a former athlete or whatever. If you were, then you should even know better, because you should have the empathy, because you've been there, done that, you've walked that journey, so you know what it's like. But apart from that, I don't know what you say. You know what I mean? All this stuff with Junelle and, you know, she perform doing what she's doing. I think that Jamaica should sign an NDA from this point onwards to keep them Jamaican team their mouth shut, because what this would do, and this is the last thing I'll say. Imagine if Jamaica, this is what I said, this is where Jamaica should have the NDA. Here's my other argument. Imagine if the Jamaica, we're not business about any other team around the world, you know, whether they want to sign NDA or not. That's for them business. When I watch for them thing, I watch our thing. You do things according to what, you know, benefit your country. So imagine, you know, you team sign an NDA, and in the case of Junelle, she go pillow talk and snitch and say the things them what she said. And then no, I got show him girlfriend under the bus and talk up the things them, you know, publicly on social media. What you think is gonna happen to them? She signed an NDA, you know. So now what was in private that she shouldn't have said, him blurt it out now and throw her under the bus. There will be consequences for her. Now if he did that, knowing that him girlfriend signed an NDA, that would have tell her everything she know in regards to how him view her and the respect and trust him having her, because she says she trusts him and, you know, him genuine like that and whatever. But I'm just saying, suppose this was a situation where an NDA was signed. This is where it would have prevented her from saying it, because she said, you know what, as much as me love this man and this man I profess him love me no know what go on in him brain, me can't read him mind. And me not trust if me tell him the information that we may have. No matter how the D sweet. If me tell him this information, him now go talk the thing and put me in a trouble. So you know what? Lip seal. Nah, say nothing. So that's the point I'm trying to make. Yeah? The NDA would have prevent that from happening, because even if you think a secret and behind those and them not gonna know. But then if him talk, you're in trouble. Because him say come from you. But here's the thing. Even if you did talk, irrespective of the NDA that you signed, him probably wouldn't talk either. Because if him love you and respect you the way you portray upon Asafa Powell interview and podcast, wanna say, yeah, come and see the video with Asafa Powell interview, interesting interview, him still wouldn't say nothing. You know why he wouldn't say nothing? Because him would have known say him girlfriend signed an NDA, and therefore as much as him playing chess game or whatever him do, him couldn't play that game, because him knows that by doing that, he might throw you under the bus and put in a big trouble. Unless the game was to mess you up as well, so that the American women athletics team have an advantage over the Jamaican women athletics team. But at the same time, send shockwaves and morale, demorale throughout the Jamaican men athletics team as well, which he might compete against. So it will be twofold. So this is why I say the NDA is, in my opinion, pertinent, something that them should bring into play in terms of the future. Bring that in and get them to sign it, because a lot of these Jamaican them can't keep them mouth shut. Them have this phone in their man, and them just glued to it all the time, and it's crazy. And sometimes a piece of paper like that can protect secrets, diet secrets, training regime secrets, injury secrets, and hobbies and whatever else when you get up to in or outside the athletics team. All that should be secret and only amongst the team them know. If one person partial to something, whatever that may be, outside the Olympics, nobody outside the Olympic team should know. So if somebody partial to a bit of red wine or a bit of weed or a bit of whatever it is them partial to, yeah, but that's nothing to do with the athletics team that are outside the athletics team, or something not battle and not try overcome whatever it may be, mentally, physically, whatever, yeah, that has to be secret as well, because all that can be used to play a mind game, and that's what LYLES is doing. Him have the tip on a lot of the athletics Jamaican team, and him have the tip on Kishane now. So this is why I'm come out and him a flex and him a do the things him a do on a taunt, because him know say if Kishane run him best race, him a go injured and him out, and if him don't run him best race, chances are him a go give up a medal and either get a silver or a bronze. if at all. And Kishane will probably get a goal. So unless somebody else from another country or another team, or even within the American team, is running and putting in better, faster times than Noah Lyles, him know says I giving at him go win it. You understand me? So the mind games is on, and this is what I'm saying. Jamaica need to get with the times and realize that this thing is a big, the whole thing just seems whatever. Anyway, that's all me have to say. In terms of Junelle obviously giving tips on all these different aspiring athletes coming up. So this is why people like Kishane and others and whatever, I think Noah Lyles already knew about a lot of these aspiring artists. So when them raise up through the ranks and them start putting impressive times, them not sound like them come out of nowhere, because him been done getting the tips and whatever about these people. Again, it's just one of those situations. Asafa Powell should understand what this feels like. I hope Asafa Powell a big, using platform and back the team. Same thing with Usain and the Resano. Come together, solidarity, and back the team. The last thing I would say is Noah Lyles is already through a spanner of the works, And the spanner of the works is him hope that by him saying what him say about Junelle, and Junelle has spilled the tea and a snitch, that this will disrupt the camps, both men and women in the Jamaican athletics team. And the hope is that them probably going to have a backlash and start look on Junelle sideways, which is not good for morale, especially for the women athletics team. Here's my suggestion to the Jamaican women athletics team and the men athletics team. Embrace Junelle. Don't play the game that Noah is playing. He might play this game, he might play what you call, I say he might play chess, but maybe not good chess. But then the moment I look at it, I realize, you know what, actually I might play a good chess. And probably I play a 3D chess too. So here's what I'm saying. Embrace Junelle. Don't do the expected thing of going at her, what is natural for you to do, because you feel betrayed and you have your suspicions, and the trust is being eroded. Embrace Junelle and say, don't worry Junelle, you did what you did. We understand you, respect your position, respect your man and whatever. But a team Jamaica will say, and don't worry yourself. Let's just train, let's get out here and let's just get these medals. That's it. That's what we're here for. Don't worry yourself. When I pray you, when I look on your side, we trust you, we believe in you, and hug her up and embrace her. That's something that the American athletics team don't want to know for do. That's what they need for do. They want to know for now go at Junelle and say, you're the traitor and you're treasonous and you betray we and boy, we don't trust you and No, don't do that. That's what the American team want to know for do. That was the whole reason for this, showing all this information out in the internet for disrupt on a psyche. So embrace her nevertheless and just deal with her for deal with. You understand me? And show publicly the solidarity. That would make the American team realize, wait, that never work, because she and them are embrace and hug up and them are the video together and them all good. Them double down, them solidify, them more than ever closer. It just drive them closer and them focus on them thing. Boy, I know what I think the way you do never work, That no work out, them not eat at the throat. Them not tear up each other and up on social media, go at each other and a beef and do all kind of drama. So that never go on. Them just double down and look on them. Them together, that's what the Jamaican team need to do. Embrace Junelle. Don't distance her and isolate her. You understand me? Embrace her and bring her closer. And say, no worry yourself. It is what it is. It happened. Don't worry about it. We're all human beings. We understand, babes. It is what it is. Let's just move on. Let's just get these medals. Blah, blah, blah. And just do that. That's what I have to focus on. And that's my message to the Jamaican athletics team. And to the men athletics team to embrace her too. Don't look on her and pray her and whatever. She snitch already. She said what she have to say. But anything you do at this point that is negative energy is not going to benefit the Jamaican athletics team. It's only going to benefit and serve the American athletics team and all the other countries' athletics team, because them are looked to. Yeah? So when them see that unity between you and love and forgiveness and solidarity, that throw them off back again, because now them I think, wait, we think say them gonna eat other's throats, but that not happen. Them solidified, look on them. Why? How are we going to know? Why? shit. Yeah, man. You understand me? And that's what you want. You have to learn how to play the mind game better than them. You have to learn to see the bigger picture and don't step into the trap that them set for Uno, because them know so Uno the superior team, you know. America knows the Jamaican team are the better team when it comes to the athletics, you know. Them know that, you know. And like them, you don't have nothing to prove, you know. You know, prove it already. You know, done prove already. Say Jamaica have what it takes to produce some of the best athletes in the world. That Uno prove already. We go back from Donald Correa come up. We do the research on it in my previous video. So them already know that America, Canada, Britain, everybody don't know that, you know, if you keep every Olympics I try to prove on yourself to these countries. Them already know what it is. Them know what time it is already. You guys are they. You're him. You know them say he is him or she is her. That's Uno. You there already. But that doesn't mean you be complacent. Still put in the time, still train, because you know so them are knock on the door to take the crown from you. That's always going to be the case. So you don't have anything to prove in that regard. You just have to prove to yourself and maintain what you're doing and improve on what you're doing and do your own thing. You watch them obviously and see what them are do, and you know, but you always improve your game and you always focus on your thing and what you got going on, because that's what matters. Don't play into their game because you don't have anything to prove to them anymore. All you need to focus on is bringing home as much gold medal as possible. And if they're just a means to an end, if you know, say, you have to tick a box and say, okay, me need to get rid of him and her and this country and that country and win and then me get my gold medal, that's why if you now no mind. Nobody watch where them are going and the shenanigans are going up on social media. That is designed to throw off on the game and getting going at each other. And that's not what you want.